the Middlesex Titans, they are 27 without loss. Tristan Coleman 12 and Wayne Davis 9. Facing up, hits this high, hard, long and far. That's 6. Wonderful timing from Wayne Davis. It goes all the way for 6 and the score goes up to 33 without loss. He's up to 15. Second 6 of the over of Patrick Harty Jr., the Jamaica Scorpions representative. So 101 runs needed now for the Middlesex Titans. End of over number 3 for Harty, who has bowled 4 balls, sorry. None for 12, 2 sixes conceded. He bowls to Davis, who is hitting this inside out over the head of Jermaine Blackwood, a short cover. It goes out to Parnell, who is on the extra cover boundary, and they get a single. And the score goes up to 34 without loss. Goes up to 34 without loss. Without loss. 6 extras already to the total as Harty bowls to Coleman, who is back and tugging that down to long on. Kennard Lewis does the fielding and limits it to 1 at the end of over number 3. The Middlesex Titans chasing 134 for victory. They are 35 without loss. School cricket, played for the national youth teams, won the local domestic T20 title earlier this year. He waits on McCarthy and slugs this over mid-wicket. It goes all the way for 6. His second 6 off the innings. Picked the length very early and got under it, smashed it over the head of Kennard Lewis, who is in the high traffic area. But not even Lewis and another could stop that from going for 6. So 41 without loss after 3.1 overs. And Coleman tends to hit between mid-off and square up to 21. McCarthy with his part-time off spin. Number 22 in his back, goes to Coleman, flatter, faster. He smashes it down to long off. Orion Williams comes off the boundary to do the fielding. And only 1 was available. And Coleman is now up to 22. And Coleman is now up to 22. McCarthy to Davis, who is stumped, runs past it. It was always going to happen. Gave himself some room, didn't get to the pitch of the ball. A flatter delivery from Andre McCarthy does the trick in breaking the partnership. And at the end, in the end, Davis is stumped by Aldane Thomas. He goes for 15 as O'Shane Walters marches out to do battle as the Middlesex Titans lose their first wicket at 44 for 1. Says McCarthy over the wicket to Walters. Full delivery, hits this high in the air. Loud shout of catch him on the boundary. He will catch it after the boundary because that's 6. That's huge from Walters. First delivery, didn't even take a look and bashed it over long on. That's brute force. 6 from 1. But importantly for the Titans, they're up to 50. 50 for 1 after 3.5 overs. 6 from 1. But importantly for the Titans, they're up to 50. 50 for 1 after 3.5 overs. McCarthy to Walters, who is doing the scoop. Didn't come off as he's intended to do, but importantly, he's still there. He gets a single. And at the end of over number 4, the Titans, they're 51 for 1. O'Shane Walters is on 7, and Tristan Coleman, he's on 22. There is a point, a cover, straightish mid-wicket, and there's a man at short fine leg. Those fielders are in the circle. As Walters gets a full toss, hits that high and hard, but Brad Barnes is settling. Brad Barnes drops it. And 2 is taken. That's a big chance. He had to cover some grounds, did Barnes. But Walters gets a lucky escape. It was a full toss from Williams. Got under that one a little bit too much. Went high in the air. Barnes traveled about 20 meters to his left, but grasped the chance and gives the life to Walters, who is on 9. And the score is 54 for 1. Walters waits on the 3. Walters is on 10. He's going to be taking strike from he's going to be the striker as the sun comes back out in all its glory here at Sabina Park. Williams wide outside the off stump. Dot ball, precious commodity again, especially in this format. And the score remains at 56 for 1 in over number 5. So they are going just over in 13. And the score remains at 56 for 1 in over number 5. So they are going just over in 13. 12.5 runs per over. The Titans chasing 134 to victory. Full delivery into the pads off Walters, who strokes it down to long on. And they cross for an easy single. Kennara Lewis doing the fielding. And the score goes up to 57 for 1. So the Titans, they need 77 from 5.1 overs. That's 31 balls. Goes up to 57 for 1. So the Titans, they need 77 from 5.1 overs. That's 31 balls. That's hit high and hard and far. Flat. 6 from Tristan Coleman. Massive shot that. It goes all the way for 6. And that's the end of the game for the Titans. A revised total needed. And they get to 63 for 1 from their 5 overs.